Today we're talking about using LUTs with FiLMiC Pro to give your iPhone footage a more cinematic look, and that's coming up right now. Hey guys, Ryan Camp here with the Piedmont Motion Picture Company. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time finding the channel, we focus on learning and growing as a filmmaker. So if you're interested in short films, behind the scenes, reviews, tutorials, and much more, please consider subscribing. You know, mobile filmmaking is becoming more and more common as up-and-coming filmmakers and some well-established filmmakers have either decided to challenge themselves using a mobile device or they just want to cut down on budget costs. The quality of video that we can get from these amazing devices that we keep in our pockets all the time is becoming more and more impressive every day. Especially when you couple your smart device with a filmmaking app like FiLMiC Pro that gives you more flexibility and control of your image while shooting. I've already covered the basics of how I get a cinematic image using my iPhone 8 Plus and the FiLMiC Pro app in a previous video. If you haven't seen those videos already, you can find a link in the description below. Before we get into using LUTs with the FiLMiC Pro app, I wanted to share with you guys the culmination of my iPhone filmmaking series, which is my new short film, Fever Dream. Fever Dream is a surreal horror thriller that I'm shooting entirely on iPhone 8 using the FiLMiC Pro app. Hopefully this film will demonstrate to you guys what is possible using your mobile devices when it comes to filmmaking. Today I'm announcing that Fever Dream and the behind the scenes featurettes that go along with it will be available to our community on Patreon first. Those videos will then be available to our regular YouTube channel viewers about a month later or so. So if you're interested in helping support this channel, helping it continue on, and having access to our community on Patreon, plus cool things like early viewings of our short films and what went into making them, you can go become a supporter for just $1 a month, and the crew and I would be so very grateful. We have a lot of cool stuff planned over there, so don't miss it. Okay, moving on to LUTs. One of the most important parts of post-production is color grading and color correcting your film to give it that cinematic look. If you're following my method of shooting video with your iPhone and the FiLMiC Pro app, then you should be shooting with the log color profile that's available as an add-on inside the app. The log and flat color profiles found there will give you more control over your footage. You'll be able to pull deeper colors from your footage because they provide the most amount of color information and give you a high dynamic range. Next, I'm going to show you my own custom LUTs that I've developed specifically for use with the iPhone and the log footage found in the FiLMiC Pro app. I'll demonstrate how each LUT looks, how to download them, install them on your system, and how to apply them and tweak them to your liking. Once you've downloaded the FiLMiC Pro LUT pack to your computer, unzip the file to a location of your choosing, preferably one you can find easily. Pull up Adobe Premiere. Bring in the footage you want to edit and place it on the timeline. Next, go down to your project's media bin and create a new adjustment layer. Drag the adjustment layer over your footage in the timeline. We'll want to add our LUT to this adjustment layer instead of placing it directly on our clip. That way we can fix any mistakes or change it back easily without affecting the original clip. Next, find the Lumetri effect under Color Correction in the Effects panel and place it on the adjustment layer. Go down to the Creative tab. Find the Look input and browse to find your LUTs wherever they are on your system. Pick your LUT of choice and use the Intensity slider and the other sliders to fine-tune your image. It's important that you bring the LUT up in the Creative tab and not the Basic Correction tab, as the Basic Correction tab does not have the intensity slider. Since all footage is not created equal, and factors like exposure and white balance can drastically change footage, the LUTs may be too overpowering or not powerful enough depending on the shot. The intensity slider can help you fine-tune it faster. Remember, these LUTs were specifically designed for the log footage in FiLMiC Pro, but they may look good on other types of footage as well. Just give it a shot and see what works. I hope you enjoy them. So, question of the day, which one of my FiLMiC Pro LUTs is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you've used one of these LUTs on a project, please be sure to share it with the community also. You can grab the LUT pack for yourself over on our Sellify store. Just follow the link below in the description. Be sure to stop by and say hello to me on Instagram and Twitter at Piedmont Motion. Check out some more filmmaking videos right after this, and I will see you guys on the next Piedmont Motion Picture Show.